Flatbread Wraps coming up.
We're Denny and Dan.
Come with us as we make quick, delicious, economical meals and spend some time with our puppy dogs.
Come join us.
Alright, so tonight we're going to do something a little healthy. Last weekend we needed something for supper and I picked up some tortellini at Aldi's and I seen this flatbread pizza like thing. And I'm thinking, yeah, let's pick this up and try it. I highly recommend it. But what else can we do with flatbread? I don't want to do another pizza video. I've already done that, and I'll put a link to it down below if you want to make pizzas using flatbread. Then I'll put a link down below and maybe you can take a couple ideas from it. But what we're going to do is we're going to make wraps out of them. But first we need to make the flatbread. So I'm going to turn the stove on here a little bit. And I'm going to put in 3/4 cup of milk and 3½ tablespoons of butter. And get that melting in there. No, this does not count as buttermilk. Buttermilk is a whole different combination. But you want your butter and your milk to start getting warm and the butter will melt in it. So while that's happening, what we're going to do here is I've got, and I'm going to put into the mixer, 2 cups of flour, just all-purpose flour, which after the holidays, everybody should have some of this in their house somewhere. So 2 cups of flour, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Our butter and our milk have all melted and combined. We're going to pour it in there with our flour. Spatula here. Push it on down a little bit so everybody gets all combined. Our dough is ready. I'm going to bring it over here. And we're going to lightly flour our table area here. And this is another thing, if you can get one of these silicone mats, it makes this a lot easier. But even with the silicone mat, you're better off to use still some flour, and you're just going to knead your dough. And probably for a couple minutes. Just get it into a nice ball form. Why doesn't all my dough turn out like this? I mean, look at this. Most of the time it's too sticky or something, but this is just perfect. And that's that. We are not messing with this anymore. We're just going to leave it like that. And we're going to take some plastic wrap just going to wrap it. And let it sit and rest for 30 minutes. 30 minutes of letting our dough sit and rest is done. We're going to put it back on a floured surface here. We're going to take our dough cutter. We're going to cut it into 4 equal portions. We're going to turn these into little balls. This is going to help your dough when you're rolling it out into the circle form we're going to need for our wraps. Get some of this. A little more down. Rub some on our rolling pin. I'm going to set this off to the side right now. And we're going for an 8-inch circle. Yeah, an 1/8 of an inch thick. Or if you're feeding someone like I've got in this house, you're going probably for the size of a Mack truck tire.
That's just the appetizer.
Yeah. Yes, it is, honey. But what we're going to do now is we're going to put a flatbread over here on a piece of paper. So I'm going to finish rolling these out. We'll be back. We got our dough all rolled out here. And I got a frying pan heating up here. You can use a skillet. You can use cast iron even if you want. I'm going to use this pan that I bought for like pancakes or crepes or whatever. And we're just going to use that. We're going to bring it up to temperature and heat. And I'm going to use just a half a tablespoon of oil. Yes, this is healthy. Just saying. I know, but I want you around for a little bit longer. At least until I know where the money's headed. So, once our oil has come up, you'll know when it comes up to temperature. You'll see it sort of rippling a little bit.
At least throw water on it.
Yeah. Probably not a safe thing to do, but
I'm not too bright.
yeah, well, that's why I do most of the cooking. That's why I do most of it. But I'm going to swirl this around here a little bit. And we're going to lay our first piece of flatbread on. Now, yeah, you could make a wrap out of a tortilla, which is most of the time if you get it in the stores or restaurants, that's what it's made of. The difference is, this is a little more breadier, where your tortilla is just a pressed flat piece of dough. This still has a little bit of a meat to it. You're going to feel like you're eating bread.
Like fried bread.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. I
My
loved when my
mom
mother
did
did that.
that too. It was wonderful.
Oh my God. I could have eaten a ton of those. And all it was she would buy the already made dough loaves in the store, cut off pieces of it, and just fry it up in the oil nice and brown, and put some sugar on that.
My mom did it when she made her homemade bread.
Yeah. Now you're going to be watching for this as you're cooking it. It's going to start to bubble. So you're going to be seeing these bubbles starting to form. And you can already hear the sizzle going on. 1 to 1.5 minutes per side. Since this has just started heating, I'm going to take that about right now, starting that time. I'm watching for my bubbles to form. Oh, listen to that.
I know, I can't wait to eat.
I know, this is going to be so good. And it's big. It's a big portion. You're gonna feel like a good meal came out of something like this.
That would be good with the pizza.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had that one that I bought this weekend. I just didn't feel pizza-ish. We've
Or
already
a
done
veggie
it.
one.
Huh?
Or a veggie one. You could do like a veggie wrap.
I'm a carnivore. I don't eat veggie. No. Veggie is fine for salad. We're gonna have veggie on this. We're gonna put
See,
lettuce
I
on
would
this.
put green peppers and onions and radishes and
Okay.
some ranch dressing in there.
Look at that. Doesn't that look good?
Does look good.
Set this aside so I have someplace to put them when they're done.
Didn't do it on a Homer Laughlin platter.
I know. What are we ever gonna do? We do have a lot of Homer Laughlin dishes. Fiestaware. That's the one bad habit I have now. I'm not allowed to do any of my other shopping that I used to do, but yeah, you get me at Homer Laughlin and
We're broke.
We're talking the bank account's gone. Yeah, we're talking the bank account is gone. All right, gonna continue cooking these things up. We'll be right back. So after our bread cooked, in this pan I just had the rest of the butter. I added some garlic, some Parmesan, some parsley. Made sort of a garlic butter that we're going to just lightly brush on here for a little flavor. We'll be back. Alright, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button for more videos like this. You know, you'll be notified once they're posted. But let's put our wrap together. We're going to take just a little bit of our lettuce mixture. Get a couple pieces of ham here. That's the one thing I like about this lunch meat is it's got like 2 pieces right together.
Yeah.
Right there. Put a little bit of Swiss on here. Now, you could have always put mayo on your flatbread before putting everything else on it. Or you can just, if you're having a salad like we are tonight, you could just have a little bit of extra dressing to dip it into. But then you just roll it right up like that. We're going to bring it over here. We're going to give it a good little cut.
Nice.
That's it. That's it. Very good. Very good. So, again, hit that like and subscribe button. For Dan, the boys, and I, thank you for watching. Have a good night. We'll see you in the next video. All right. Flatbed